Bubble Bunny Tarot. We're going to be doing your monthly reading for February. And we're just going to do it the same as last time. We're going to do past, present, and future. And then for the oracle cards, we're actually going to use the Botanical oracle this time instead of the literary witches. And then as a really cool treat, we've got some Zodiac dice here that we're gonna roll, and just take these as like energies. They could be people in your life, but this is kind of just like dessert. It's not the whole reading, so if these don't match anything going on in your life or anyone going on in your life, then don't worry about it. This is a general reading, and so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're gonna be kind of pulling on the energies from the last full moon that we've had in February, and then I'm gonna leave some dates up for kind of the important like moon cycles that are going to be going on that also might affect your current state as we move through the month of February. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February reading. We are going to do the same as last time, doing the past, present, future, and then pulling for advice, but I have a little treat here. So we have these Zodiac dice, so this may represent you, the energies that are around you, or it could be like any person who's in your life that would be important for the month of February. And if you don't recognize like any of the signs, don't take it to heart too much. This is just like an extra confirmation. These dice are like dessert. So yeah, we shall get started. So I'll get started rolling. So oh wow, okay. You are definitely coming up strong here. We got your sign, Scorpio, twice, and then we have Sagittarius, which is interesting. So we'll put these guys up here so you can see them throughout the reading. Okay, so we will now get started on seeing what's in your most recent past for the month of February. What's going on in Scorpio's most recent past? We'll take this one. Now, this over here. Okay, so then, what's going on in your present, Scorpio, for the month of February? What's going on in the month of February? Scorpio, let's see what's up. And then we're going to delve into your future. So what's going on? Ooh, I see it, but I won't reveal it yet. So what's going on for your future in the month of February, Scorpio? Okay. This one and this one. Okay, so we are gonna now delve into your thoughts and feelings. Let me move the cards over just a little bit. So, put that here. So, what are Scorpio's thoughts and feelings? Ooh, Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, let me put that up to the side. What's going on? Scorpio's thoughts and feelings at the moment. Ooh. Just need one. That's too many. Actually, we'll take this one. Okay, and then next we'll do your overall energies for the month of February. So what's Scorpio's energies for the month of February? Scorpio's energy for February this time. What are Scorpio's energies for the month of February? Ooh. This guy, okay. Sorry about that. So we'll move these cards over so we can get started on looking at your past, present, and future, Scorpio. So, sorry, just had to adjust my chair. For your most recent past, you have the Queen of Cups. It came up in reverse, but we don't take reversal, so we'll flip it around. And then you have the Five of Wands. And this Five of Wands really jumped out, so then your next card is Three of Cups. Okay. So it looks like there was some sort of conflict going on in your life, but you pretty much moved past that now. And, you know, this may be a person who you thought you weren't going to like at first. Like, you may have had your suspicions about them, is kind of what I got. But then over time, as you guys started to work together, as you kind of opened up your cup to this person, your relationship is now kind of blooming, and this could be a friend, this could be like a family member, so that's really what I'm getting just from the outlook of this. And now you're celebrating the outcome of like this relationship. This could even be like a coworker or something like that, like someone you just didn't get along with at first, but now you're gaining a better understanding of who they are. And then for your present, you have the High Priestess. Came up in reverse, but we'll flip it. So, High Priestess. I'll shift these over just a little bit. Then you have the Queen of Swords. Okay. And last but not least, for your present, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Very interesting. Let's have a look at your future now. So, you have the Lovers, which is what I was smiling about. Because I saw it earlier, and then I saw the Two of Cups flip out. So, I don't know, there could be something going on here in your love life. But let's take a look at the rest of the cards. You have the King of Wands. Okay, so evolving from a knight to a king. And then you have the Three of Cups again. Okay, so really, like, there is some sort of like celebration or something that's like going on where you're working with others, but you're working with them in a way that's fun, in a way that's almost unique. So I don't know if this is like a school project or a work project, but you're really doing well with getting along with others at the moment. And it looks like you're also maintaining your relationship with yourself as well, because you have the High Priestess, which ultimately means like looking inward, following your own intuition, and then you have the Queen of Swords, which the Queen of Swords is like no bullshit, like I'm cutting like the things out of my life that I don't like, and she's really someone who takes charge. There's a lot of like air energy here, so kind of like intellectual energy is what I'm feeling. And I don't know I have a feeling that this Knight of Wands to this King of Wands may be like an evolution within yourself, where you're now starting to feel like a more fiery energy. You have a lot more drive and have a lot more passion towards what you're doing, because you've overcome this conflict or this barrier or whatever it is. So you're really like moving forward with a vitality and a confidence. So typically when we look at the Lovers card, we see a choice, but what I'm feeling is that the Lovers card doesn't really represent a choice, but it actually represents a union. So like maybe your emotional sphere and your intellectual, like mental sphere is like coming together, and that's what's producing the vitality within you. I see this more as a union, not necessarily as a choice or two separate paths. And that's ultimately enabling you to achieve opportunities that are a cause for celebration. And that's the way I see it, even though like sometimes people would say the Three of Cups in relation to love is like a third party energy. I don't feel that. This feels very light. It feels like almost warmth. There's some sort of warmth, some comforting aspect. So I really do feel you're really working together with other people and maintaining your own energy, and you're doing it very well. But let's have a look at what your thoughts and feelings are at the moment, and then get into your overall energies to see if they can give us any more additional insight, Scorpio. So let me see. Okay, so we have your thoughts and your feelings here, and we can already see this this Two of Cups, because this Two of Cups flew out. So like I said, there's definitely something that's like coming into union, or you're establishing a partnership that's going to be enormously beneficial for your relationship or your career in the future. It really feels like you're laying down the foundations this month. And then you have the Queen of Swords again. So that's just additional confirmation. You're moving forward with swiftness, with clarity. She has the Sword of Truth, so she's using her truth to achieve her goals. And then last but not least, you have Death. So it may feel kind of like a rebirth, a realignment. A realignment is what's coming into mind, because it's not necessarily like you've had this big tower moment where everything comes crashing down. It's more like it just clicked, and then like you can move forward. Like there's something that you didn't realize, and then you just suddenly became enlightened, and that has what enabled you to move forward, to establish this partnership, to come into union with yourself, your higher self, and that's really wonderful. So let's have a look into your oracle cards. So we'll start with the crystal cards, and then we'll go into the Hedge Witch cards, and I'll read an excerpt from the Hedge Witch book. So you have Tiger's Eye, luck and new ventures, willpower, creative flow, and overcoming fear. Sorry, I'm going to shift this going. There we go. And then you also have air. This is what I was talking about, was that there's a lot of air energy that was just like coming off of the cards, especially with this Queen of Swords. So communication, imagination, independent, and witty. And then for the Hedge Witch Botanical cards, you have Bearberry, which is strength. And then you have Nettle, which is tribulation. So we will read these sections out from the book. And we'll start with Bearberry. I don't know why I wanted to combine the two and say Bare Nettle or something. Let's see. So, the anecdotal mama bear, of course, comes to mind. The strength spoken of here is not of aggression, but the quiet confidence that comes from hard work and balance. The Queen of Pentacles of Tarot is one card that connects with the energy of this plant. Confident, nurturing, and fierce when challenged. Strength is also a perfect fit. The calm ability of the querent to tame the beast comes from confidence and inner knowledge, not from weapons or tricks. Okay, and then we have nettle. If you ever unwittingly encounter the stinging nettle, you will not forget the burning, painful welts it can cause that may plague you for days. This quality gives rise to its oracle property, tribulation. Some species of stinging nettle are so strong they can cause lockjaw or even death. The very mechanism that causes so much trouble is part of the wonder of this plant. Among the chemicals the plant produces are serotonin, histamine, oxalic, and formic acids. These very substances have powerful applications in pharmacopoeia and are used to treat everything from rheumatism to enlarged prostate. It is also a wonderful food source. It can be interesting to see something that can cause so much pain can also be so useful. The Tower card from the tarot deck, as well as death, both speak to tribulation as a catalyzing agent. The things that cause us the most pain can sometimes also be the things that bring out the best in us. Separation, loss, failure, these are all bitter pills to swallow, but can lead to great strength and opportunity. And I find it's no coincidence that the nettle card falls exactly under the death card. So it's also another sign of importance. So we will we'll clear these cards out and then make way for your advice pile. So let me move these guys over here, and then we keep the crystals out so you can see them. Okay, so for your advice pile, first we have the Four of Cups. Then we have the King of Cups, okay. Then we have the Valet of Wands, so I believe this is the Page of Wands from the Guillermo del Toro deck. And then you have the Magician, okay. So what Spirit, Universe, God is trying to tell you is that there's an opportunity that's right in front of you with the Four of Cups, but you're not fully acknowledging it, or you aren't committed to it. So there's almost like a feeling of like boredom, but you have to be able to seize the opportunities for what they are, especially because like the Tiger's Eye, there's gonna be like new luck. And in a way, the Four of Cups relates to the tribulations, where maybe this opportunity, this relationship, similar to the cards that were revealed in your past, present, and future. On the outside, it may not seem like a good venture, but unless you dig deeper and really analyze how it is, the different aspects of the situation, that's when you realize it's actually a wonderful opportunity. And so in order to do that, you have to embrace like this King of Cups and this Page of Wands mentality. So the Page of Wands is all about exploration, all about wanting to search for something new. But also the King of Cups is stable. So in the original tarot, he is sitting in a throne on choppy waters, but he still remains stable as those waters move. So it's all about finding the balance of being excited to try new things and to venture forth, because you have everything that you need, just like the Magician, but balancing this stability and the strength within. It's going to be really important during the month of February. So that's all I see for now. Hopefully you are able to pick up on something that like really resonates with you. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But yeah, that was your February reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.